everybody. Thank you very much for coming to see me. And you're my friend and I welcome you to my home. What I was going to do today was talk about the products that I have and what I recommend you should have if you're just starting out. These next products that I show you are brilliant. So the first thing you need to have in your kit are water wipes. I use these because I'm a vegan, and I think even if I wasn't a vegan, I would have them. The old type of chemical-free baby wipes, or baby wipes is what most people use. I found them very harsh, but I think these are lovely. And I must be honest, I use these for cleaning my kit, my brushes, my car, my dog, myself even, and they're not that, I don't know how much they are because I think I was given these or I stole them from some other makeup artist, but they're wonderful to use. And what I've got to show you now is I have just got a basic set of products that I would always carry in my kit and take to a shoot or whatever I'm doing. These are essential to what I do. So the first thing you would probably look at are things like total lift off, because there are times when models are coming from another shoot or they haven't had a chance to take their makeup off and you want something really, really quick. I don't like baby wipes. I think also they don't disagree or they're not nice on everybody. This is brilliant. This is, if I look around, it's a total lift off and it's one step, oil free, a cleanser and a toner. I use it on myself and it's one swipe with a cotton wool bud and it's gone. But these are vegan based. It's up to you. You don't have to use vegan products just because I tell you to. If you don't, I will just watch out. Next to do is, once the skin has taken and absorbed all the excess that you've just done, I've got this lovely product called a makeup mixer, and it's French and it's a very, very natural base, will help, and it's by Mac Pro and it's called Makeup Mixer. And what's nice about this, you can use it on the face immediately after you've cleansed it, or you could mix it with another foundation cream just to thin it out. I love this. It just gives you a wonderful colour and wonderful coverage. Then, depending on what colour skin you're working on, I have also got this in my kit. And I can never remember. There's so much in my products in my kit, I can't remember what it is, but it's green, as long as you need that. It's French and it is made from Makeup Forever. A little tiny bit of this mixed with your foundation cream just takes the yellowness out of the face. And what you need to do is I wouldn't use it on its own because it can just leave the skin looking very green, but it's a brilliant thing to mix with someone who's got a very high colour, who's just come in from sitting in the sun, unfortunately, and she's messed up your makeup. All the other kind of products like cleansers, and I've got this lovely product called a vitamin toner, which I use myself. I must be honest, I am absolutely rubbish at looking after my own skin, but I love this because it's pore refining mist, whatever that means. I just love it, because I also find if you use certain not cleansers, but if you use certain oil-based mixers, moisturizers, they leave this terrible film on the face, and it ruins everything that you're just about to do. So I wouldn't use that. I love Lancome. I must be honest, I think I got this for nothing, which is why I like it even more. And as I keep saying to everyone, I'm not Jewish for nothing. This is wonderful. This is a facial toner, and it's by, I can never pronounce this, Ayumi. It's French. I like French things because it's lovely, because when you read the back of it, you can't understand a bloody word and you don't know what you're doing. But I love the smell. The smell is absolutely fabulous. Oh, it's quite strong perfume, so you might find that a bit too heavy. But to be honest with you, I will take anything that's given to me and put it in my kit, and I will try it out on the people that the ladies I'm working on. This is my second, last, best, fab, cannot do a makeup without it. And it's Matte Miracles, and it's by a la carte. There was a time when I was working where all my products were a la carte. I just love them. I love the textures, the colours and everything. This is brilliant because all you need is a tiny blob like that, even less than that, and you can mix it with your foundation cream. You can mix it immediately onto the face, and what it does, it just goes into the skin, but it doesn't sit on the top of the skin. You give it a minute, and then you can just immediately put on foundation cream. It makes the foundation cream stay, and it thins it out a little bit, so it's good if you've got a very, very thick foundation cream to work with. You'll need your cotton wool buds, and talking of cotton wool buds, I have got an array of different cotton wool buds. I've got very, very, very tiny ones, which are, I'm not sure you'll be able to see this, but I'll be told if you can. They're tiny, tiny. I'm not sure you can see that either, but they're very, very small. Take my word for it. And it was one of those things where I thought, don't need it, but I've got to have it. And it's fantastic if you're putting on false eyelashes and you just want to do that little tip. I also have these tiny little things, which are brushes for mascara. And again, they're the tiny, tiny, tiny. I've never used them. But it was, I'm terrible. I cannot ever, even now, stop buying things that I think, oh, that'd be useful. These are tiny, tiny. I'll put a little black thing behind it so you can see it, and they're weeny, but they're fantastic if you've got someone who's very sensitive and you need to just very gently brush the eyelashes out. And then we've got the big fat cotton wool buds. I've got this, which I love, which I use, which I've had in my kit since, I don't know, since I first started. Not this particular bottle, but I was switched on to a la carte when I first started working, and I remember working with a makeup artist, a makeup designer, who said to me, Mandy, don't buy cheap. It'll look cheap and it won't last very long. And because I lived in central London, I was very near a la carte, so I used to go in there all the time, and buy whatever I could. Then, as I put it down, she says, this is wonderful. This is an exfoliant, and I'm not sure who it's by. It's a brightening. I don't know who it's by. What I'll do is I'll find out what it is, who makes it, and I'll let you know. But this is really good if you've got someone who's got really dull skin and you just want to brighten it up before you put the foundation cream on. I just warn you, when you do start using creams, before you put your foundation cream on, prep your face. Just give it a few minutes to settle down. Then put whatever creams you need to put on afterwards. Let that settle down. Don't put foundation cream straight on after you've done a cleansing and stuff like that. Just get a tissue and just take the dampness off the face. Your makeup will stay on very long. I went and bought I went to Wilko's. I thought I had to share this with you. I don't often go to Wilko's because I normally have the dog with me. But I found these false eyelashes, and they are, I think they were dead cheap. So I highly recommend. I bought one pair, this size, and I bought this size, and I thought, great, because the one thing that happens when you buy and you spend a lot of money on eyelashes, at the end of the day, whoever's wearing them walks off with them. You've got no choice over it. So, and I've got some lovely ones. These are nice, and I must be honest, I can't remember where I bought them, but I think I got them from somewhere in London, and I love these. I love them. I'm sure one of you will know who makes them and where to buy them. So the other thing, the thing that I think every makeup artist is using now is this. I have to turn it around because I can't pronounce it's homeoplasmin. Yeah, I love it. I love it. I use it for everything. Moisturiser. If someone's got dry lips, I use it as just everything. If they have a problem, if they have cut themselves or something, I love it, and it's just amazing to put on the lips. And if necessary, if they've got a very dry skin, a bit patchy, I take a little bit of this. Every makeup artist should have this in their kit. It's just amazing. For sunburn, you name it, it works on it. Then I've got these, don't forget, pair of scissors. I take these little ones, which are shaped like someone catching fish. I find them easier to use because they're small and I can keep them in my kit. Really good for cutting eyelashes. The other thing is you want to start buying products to decant your kit. What you don't want to do is walk around with 300 boxes of eyeshadows, another 100 false eyelashes, lipstick. You want to decant everything into one box. The thing you must do is to clean this constantly. So what I used to do and still do, if I go on set, I take it with me and I clean it. So it's something to do while you're sitting there looking at a monitor. And these are good because they're sticky, so everything just stays really well. I also bought some of these. I will explain to you that I like to buy things that I can reuse, and I originally had lipsticks in this, and what I'd done in these little palettes, I put all my concealers in it. Concealers in one, my eyeshadows in another, my lippy in another, and a mixture of some other colours in it. If you can, it's just I used to hump around everything. I would go on when I first started and I was doing commercials and I didn't know any better. I just would look around and see what everyone else was doing, and I thought, gotta have that. If I don't have that in my kit, I'll die. I'll look like a terrible makeup artist. So I used to buy and buy and buy. There was a point where my mother nearly moved out of the flat because I was sharing a flat with my mother, and she said, oh my God, I've never seen someone with so much kit. And I just had to have, I would look what everyone else had got, and I thought, that's it, I've got to have it. And I bought it. So the trick is decant, and you'll find you'll live a lot longer. You know about my sponges and my fixation for these, and I don't think you can have enough of these, to be honest with you. These are great for taking makeup off, for putting makeup on. They're very good for cleaning your glasses. They're endless, but I think be careful be careful what brand you buy, because some of them are just cheap copies and knockoffs, I think the expression is. So, and I've had these for a long time, to be honest with you. I take really good care. They are my babies, and I care very much about them. And I pop them in there, and I won't let anyone else use them. Another thing you need to keep in your kit is Vaseline for the lips. And I take all the different flavours with me. One thing, please, if you ever see someone go to open it, that's nice, they go, and you thought, I know what they're going to do now, and you go, see them sniffing it, I would tell them not to do that. And the last thing I want them to do is to put their finger in it and go, oh, that feels nice, thank you very much. So try not to let people touch your kit, because it's from a hygiene point of view, it's disgusting. I've got this, I don't know if I've told you about this makeup brush cleaner. And what I do is the big makeup cleaner, I decant into this. Everything may have started off in a bigger bottle. You can't take all this with you to work. It's impossible. So what you want to do is just buy lots and lots of plastic bottles, whatever you want, and just top it up. The other thing that I think you cannot do without is a water spray. It's great on men if they're really hot, she says. I must tell you that when I normally do this, I forget I'm wearing my glasses. I managed to remember this time. But anyone will do. Get a small one and get a big one. One that you keep in your kit, in your set bag, and one that you keep on set. And then you want to buy face wipes. So before you do the makeup, have a go with these. These are really nice. They are a therapy for the face. They're fragrance free. They remove mascara and waterproof mascara, which is the most important. Because I've worn waterproof mascara, and it's the worst thing to get off, and it's on my bed, it's everywhere. So good luck, have a go. If you want to contact me, you can always contact me if you have any queries about the products that we're using. I'd be very happy to help you. And thank you for watching. Thank you.